What's going on, everybody? We're back. The sunshine is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is nice out right now. It was minus 11 this morning when we pulled in. That's Fahrenheit. That's the proper system. The American Jews. America. Anywho, we're out walking around. I had to go for a walk. Kind of see what we got left. And see what's going on. It's always tricky this time of year. Because we have a thing called frost laws. And we'll explain more of that later. Because it seems like every year we have new people that we acquire through the channel. And they don't understand it because they've never had to deal with it before. So, we're back. And what I'm doing, seeing how much wood's left. And there is not a lot. Landowner wanted that dead oak. He wants that for firewood. Which we didn't cut the oak anyway, so obviously it got left. But they are finishing up that truck right there. It is just about finished. And boy, she's dwindling right down to about pretty near nothing. We're gonna probably be wrapping this up maybe a little further, quicker than I thought, which isn't a bad thing. Might be a good thing. But once we're done with this, the plan is tentatively right now. We call it you got to be fluid. You got to be flexible this time of year. That chipper's going to go to the shop and get the engine swap done and whatever we can get done to it, and then get moved out in the woods. So we need to get this job wrapped up as soon as possible. So you usually ask the skidder guys what's left out there, but being that we got a new guy, and you can see we got a couple like singles kicking around. That just happens with when you're training somebody. So we usually ask the skidder guy, hey, what's left out there? And they can say 5 loads, and that usually means 10. Or if they say 10 loads, that means 20. We call it skidder math. Skidder math is always a joke around here. So, yeah, sheesh. There's not a lot of wood left out here. Not quite as much as I would have thought, which is why we come out here. And I see the deer have found us, which is good. I seen that last bundle, they were all over us. So you can tell they've been in here chewing, which is good for them. See how that's chewed all off? Yeah. But we got a little pocket of wood here. A couple loads there. Probably not even that. We gotta go look at these deer tracks out here. I knew they were hanging out over there. We had discussed that before. Hanging out across the pipeline. And sneaking over. Doing some feeding. Yeah. There's deer tracks everywhere heading over here. I mean, just all over. Somebody had a pickup out there. I'd get stuck, just my luck. But, no. We will be done in a couple days. Maybe sooner. Yeah, it's you got to be careful walking because every stinking tree's got ice on it. Don't need to do no falling. No, sir. But, yeah. Well, boy. A little bit of hardwood left. A little bit of popple. Just a little bits of everything. There's not much in that hole, is there? That's what I was wondering if there's any in there. No, nothing. A few bundles. She's getting skinny. Now we were just at that corner over in there. And we kind of got all the wood out of the gut of this thing. But in the other corner, there's a little bit of wood. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So this will be wrapping up here pretty quick. And how it looks like. A little view of the job. It's getting skinny, boys. She's getting skinny. But here's some nice wormy crap for you. Some of it's not too bad. Pick through it, and then some of it's kind of nasty, wormy. She's got a big heart in her, but I saw a couple logs out of that, you know what I mean? But yeah. Here we go for a walk. Should be interesting. Got some wood pulled up in there. Kind of switching back and forth with species, so different trucks, trying to keep different trucks, you know, going where they need to go. So you're constantly switching around. So, and yeah, it's tight. This landing's tight, and it'd be nice to get on a job with a bigger landing. The only problem is the job that we're going to has a better landing, but it's got other predicaments in it. You know what I mean? It's like you never get that perfect job where just, I mean, you do, but the problem is you get to that job where it's nice ground, nice timber, nice landing, and then you blow through it so fast. It seems like you never have them, but you do. I mean, you do get quite a few nice jobs, but that's like with any logging operation. It seems like the good ones never last long enough, and you're always stuck with some predicament. Hills or swamps or long skids or, you know, a small landing and trucks can't get turned around, or you're way back in the middle of nowhere. There's just always something. So, anywho, hopefully you enjoyed the little walk around. We will see what's going on here later. Go checking the boys. So, just wrapped her up for the day. Everything's going just spectacular. That's not mine. Ugh. Get that out of here. Anyways, so all joking aside, some people are just, oh, you guys are too funny. You take me a little too serious. That little thing there, my chain's a little loose. I need to tighten it up a little bit. Then I got to figure out. I'm gonna talk to Josh. She's a lot smarter than me. We just rolled the truck out. And I need to get some files for the chain. So, but that thing actually today, I have been trimming with it. I didn't have any serious trimming to do. So therefore I've just brought this out here. And I'm not gonna lie. The more I use it, the more I do enjoy it. Like I said, just doing little trimmings, you know? Just trying to get some knots and some nasty stuff cut off. Yeah, it works really well. I mean, on stuff like that, you know what I mean? I did that with it. Trimmed up some other stuff. You know, I'm gonna trim this. Yeah, surprisingly, it actually is really nice. See, trim that off. Just trying, and I trim this one off over here, just trying to keep everybody happy, you know? But due to the fact that I don't have to pull start this thing every time, it's nice. You know what I mean? Like, trim that off, trim that up, just keeping it clean. You know what I mean? And so yeah, the more I use it, the more I like it. It is pretty handy to have. But if I had to do obviously a bunch of serious trimming, then I'd grab the gas one. But this one actually works really well. Surprisingly handy little bugger. But I gotta get me a file and I need to snug that up a little bit. You know what I mean? What size file is that? That's my finger and that's that. That's my janked up finger. Remember that when that happened? That's how it turned out. It turned out pretty decent. Janked up finger. It almost got cut off in a chipper. No, not in the chipper disc. It got cut off. I stuck it in a hole I shouldn't have. So, anywho, I gotta cut a limb up here for you. I gotta cut this off up here because I didn't see it, but it was nasty. I set Josh up, but I'm gonna help him. I think we probably better do knives tonight. I got some time, and it's just beautiful. I mean, jeez. I actually trimmed this up too with it earlier. But I need to trim that up. I didn't see that one. That won't go through. Thanks for watching. Let's keep rolling.